The beautiful art of flight and drift is slowly vanishing from our game. Back in the 90s, when Shane Warne had burst into the screen, along with gigantic leg breaks, the key skill that he brought into the game was the ability to drift the ball inwards towards the right-hander because of the amazing flight and the epic revolutions on the ball that he used to give, which was slowly carried on forward by the likes of Muralidharan, Saqlain Mushtaq, Harbhajan Singh, and Ravichandran Ashwin obviously mastered the art. And between 2011 to 2020, the number of Man of the Series that Ravichandran Ashwin has won is testament to the fact that the art of spin bowling is not just about how much you can turn the ball, it's about how well you can deceive the batsman in the air. Now when I look at the modern day bowlers, not just of India but a lot of other countries, one common pattern that I could observe was that the average speeds with which most spinners are bowling is gradually going up above the 90 km per hour mark. In the recently concluded test series between India and South Africa, the average bowling speed of Simon Harmer was 85 km per hour. But majority of the Indian bowlers except for Kuldeep Yadav bowled at an average pace of around 90 to 95 km per hour. What was the difference? Simon Harmer ended up taking so many wickets that it was a baffling sight for Indian spinners that in our own home turf, a foreign spinner is actually more successful. Is it just because Simon Harmer was turning the ball a lot more than Indian spinners? Yes, of course he was. But that was not the biggest reason. The reason was that he was beating Indian batsmen in the air. Now I know a lot of Indian batsmen did get criticized that even in test matches they are playing T20 cricket trying to hit over-aggressive shots, which to some extent is fair enough criticism. But have you thought about it that when do batsmen actually try to go for big shots? It is when the ball is actually coming from a decent height at a slow enough pace that tempts them to go for that big shot. If our bowlers are in general not even letting the opponent batsman feel that way, and we just keep on bowling those flatter trajectory balls, most of the opponent batsmen will not take any risk against us. They'll just play safe, which is exactly what Temba Bavuma did in the first test match. And Aiden Markram also did that really well. So it's not just that our batsmen are no more patient enough, which is true to some extent. But there is also a reason that our bowlers are not really ensuring that the opposition batsmen become impatient. We are no more tempting the opposition batsmen into false shots. T20 cricket, of course, has a huge role in this. The biggest role for a spinner in T20 cricket is not just to take wickets, it is also to limit the run flow, because at the end of the day, T20 is all about runs. So many bowlers who were previously really good at flighting the ball in the air, they had to completely change their style of bowling and become a lot more flatter and bowl a lot more stump to stump. And the success of someone like Rashid Khan has ensured that faster balls with 2-3 variations is the way to go in limited overs format. But in test cricket, is that really the right way to go? There was a series when India toured England and Ashwin had got Alistair Cook out clean bowled twice in successive matches on pitches that weren't spin friendly. He got him out using those beautiful flights with a newish ball, by the way. And a legendary batsman like Alistair Cook also was tempted to come onto the front foot and try to defend that ball, and the ball beat him on the outside edge and clipped that off stump. Maybe it's high time we start questioning that. Is a lot of variations at a faster speed the best way in test cricket? Or maybe it's high time that we visit some of those slow, loopy, flighted bowlers who can actually win you test matches even on pitches where there is not much turn. So in order for India to succeed more in test matches that are happening inside India, it's not just the batsmen who need to buck up their game. Maybe it's high time that our so-called famous spin bowling attack needs to revisit the pace and the height at which they are releasing the ball.